Hi friends, welcome back. We're gonna do, I don't know what we're doing today actually. It's a crazy time, a good time I think, but also a crazy time. So I haven't had any chance to prepare, so we're going to see what happens. But what I want, my intention, my purpose is love, and my purpose is peace, and I hope that that's what this brings you right now. I know for myself, I can get into my head a lot about there's so much to be done, and I should be doing all of it all of the time, and I can forget to take care of myself. So I hope that spending this time with me right now is a way that you're taking care of yourself so that you can continue to do what you feel called to do in this world right now, where we're all waking up in different ways. And I think that's beautiful and uncomfortable and painful and beautiful. And also, Jesus is here today. That's my almost 15-year-old Chihuahua, and he will probably do that, rearrange his blanket for about 45 minutes. He's sort of old and senile and grumpy, but I had a request that he make an appearance, so he's here. All right, let's get started. Can you move? Thank you. So find your cushion. You don't need a cushion, but you can use a folded up towel, a folded up blanket. It doesn't have to be an official, expensive cushion sold by white new age people. You can do whatever you want. So let's find our seat. And let's find our breath. Lately, I think I get caught up, again, in all of the beauty and the pain of what's happening. Get real caught up in social media, which I want to be connected, and then I feel guilty if I disconnect. And so this is for me too, to remind myself and to remind you, my friend, that we can disconnect and we can be more of service to all beings when we disconnect and take care of ourselves. So close your eyes. Relax your forehead and your jaw and your tongue and your mouth. And we're going to, like we've done before, find that grounding cord, as my teacher says. And so it doesn't matter what you visualize, because everything is energy and whatever you visualize is real. And so when you exhale, imagine either a slide or a tube or a pipe, anything that's descending from the bottom of your tailbone all the way down into the center of the earth. It could be a waterfall, whatever comes to your mind is the perfect thing. So with every exhale, just exhale whatever you don't need down into that grounding cord. And so even that statement, right, like whatever I don't need, that can be confusing because I don't know what the fuck I need sometimes. Excuse me if you don't prefer poor language, but sometimes I don't know what I need. And so sometimes what helps me is, if it's not now and if it's not love, it isn't real. And so a lot of times when I'm in my meditation and something comes up in my mind that's not now, not this present moment, I release it down into the grounding cord. I can pick it back up. You can always pick it back up, right? And then also if something floats into my consciousness that's not love, that's also not real, because only love is real. So I can release that down. Intention in the body, places in your head where you feel your head says you're not doing it right, that can be released down. And then also with every exhale, just trust that you're doing it. Even if you can't feel it, just trust that you are. On the exhales, you're releasing. You're giving it to the earth. Giving up the unnecessary. And then we're going to Om, which I know can feel super weird, and that's okay. You don't have to Om with me. I'm going to Om. Om is just a vibration. Everything is vibration. Everything is energy. Energy and vibration are the same thing. It's just a vibration. So I'm going to Om. You can Om with me. The way I like to do it is the way I was taught by my teacher Rama, where it starts in my first chakra and it goes all the way up to the crown on the M part. Okay? So Om with me if you like. Take a deep breath all the way down to your toes. The best part of the Om is the silence after. Sometimes when I do that, it feels like I'm getting all the cobwebs out of my skull. All right, let's start with some gentle movements. So we did this before. We're just going to move the rib cage around a little bit. Go both ways. Imagine you are super glued to your cushion. The only thing you can move is your ribs. And you're making the biggest circle that you can. Go both ways. And just some gentle side stretches. Just stick your right leg out, put your left hand down, and stretch up and over. And then come back up. You're just going to take that left hand, put it behind you now, and come all the way up into open gate. Open, open, open. And then come on down. And let's just switch sides. So stretch your left leg out. Put your right hand on the floor, and at first we're just stretching through the side body. You can shoot a laser out through your left heel. Breathe through the left side of your body. Twist open a little bit. And then very similar, just turning it into more of a, Jesus. Get out of the way. Turning it into more of a heart opener. Put your right hand behind you, and this time lift up and stretch back. So the pulling your left fingernails away from your toenails. And then come on down. Let go of your cushion. Put your hands on the floor behind you and let your knees flop from side to side. We've done this before too. Just getting into the obliques, the side of the body, the hips. Hello, little man. You're going to get kicked in the face eventually. It's like he's never seen me do yoga before. Did you forget how this works? I love you. Come into Baddha Konasana. So soles of the feet together. Lift your chest. You're going to imagine that you're shooting a laser out through the crown of your head and pull your spine in and in. Open up the chest wide. And then trying to keep all that space in the spine, just take a gentle twist. Left hand behind you. Right hand on the left knee. You can push into the floor with that left hand to spin the ribs around. Still shooting that laser out through your crown. Breathe. Good. Undo the twist, and then your right leg right knee is going to point in the same direction as your left. You're going to attach your left foot to your right knee, and now twist around even more. Both hands on the floor behind you. Keep lengthening through the spine. And then breathe. Imagine your lungs are in your lower back. I know they're not, but breathe down there anyway. So inhale and puff up the lower back on the inhale, and exhale, twist. And then unwind. And again, soles of the feet together. Just starting with this gentle twist, spine nice and long. Right hand behind you, left hand to the right, left hand to the, that's right, to the right knee. Twist around, long, long spine. That's sort of your warm-up twist. And then pick up the left foot, point the left knee in the same direction as the right, connect your right foot to your left knee, and then a deeper twist. Spin all the way around. You can even spin around and look at your left foot and push into the floor and puff up your back with your breath. Good. Come back around. Just cross your legs in whatever way feels natural. Do a little hunchasana. Drop your forehead to the floor, breathe in your back. It's always nice to just wiggle around. No yoga pose is stagnant, right? We're not hanging out in anything in a stagnant way. So wiggle. We're coming back into our bodies, where the truth is. Body never lies. And then we got to do it again with the weird foot in front. So just change your foot and do the other foot in front. Good. Hands and knees, please. Come into your nice stable table pose. Your knees are right under your hips. Your wrists are directly under your shoulders. Your arms are like pillars, but never lock the elbows, right? We never lock our joints. And then you can do whatever breath you want. I know we've done it both ways. As you know, I prefer to inhale and puff my back up. Inhale. And then exhale, drop the spine in and reach your chest forward. That's just my preference. You do whatever you want. Inhale, whichever way you like. Exhale. Try them both and see which way resonates with you. The trick is, there's no real right or wrong unless you get hurt. If your body is in pain, then your body's telling you that's the wrong way. But other than that, you can make it up a little bit. I mean, somebody made up all this anyway, right? Inhale. Exhale. Good. Just take your right toes, swing them out to the right, left foot back, the inside of your left foot on the floor, left arm to the sky. For this nice stretch, open up through the left side. Good. Come back down. Other side, take those left toes, they swing out, that's your kickstand. Right leg back, right toes back, inside of your right foot on the floor, right arm to the sky, right arm overhead, and then back on the hands and knees. Good. Inhale, let's sweep up. Exhale, we're going to melt into child's pose. Inhale, shoot forward to plank and hold. Hold that plank for a few breaths. So lift your belly up, push your heels back. See how long you can get your neck. Neck is so long. Take an inhale, and then when you're exhale, imagine you're like a piece of paper. You're just folding right in half as you go into down dog. So your fingers are nice and wide. Every single knuckle is pressing into the floor. Tailbone up, and neck so long. Take deep breaths here, as deep as you can, and slow those exhales down as much as you can. And then we're going to do that little flow a couple times, okay? So gently drop your knees. Always gently drop your knees. So we inhale and sweep up. We exhale and melt into child's pose. We inhale, shoot forward to plank. We exhale, down dog. Again, gently drop your knees and lift up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. One more of those. Gently drop your knees. Sweep it up. You can do a little back bend, but tailbone long. Exhale, melt. Drop your butt to your heels. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Good. You're going to take your right foot outside of your right pinky finger. However it gets there is just fine. You're going to hold that left knee up. You're going to make sure your neck is long and loose. And then step it back. Other side, I'm going to kick Jesus in the face. Left foot outside your left pinky finger. Lift your belly up. Push the heel back. Lengthen through the neck. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Can we speed that up a little bit? So inhale, right foot outside your right hand. This time, pull your chest forward, but don't crunch the back of your neck. And step it back. Left foot up. Draw your chest forward like a cobra pose. And step it back. Again, right foot forward. Pull your heart up. Maybe let your left knee drop a little bit this time. Step it back. Left foot forward. Maybe let your right knee drop. Pull your chest through. Step it back. Last time, right foot forward. This time, drop the left knee all the way. Uncurl the toes. Don't lock your elbows, but lengthen the chest. Turn the toes under, step it back. Left foot forward. Drop the knee all the way, uncurl the toes. Good. And step it back. Then you're going to walk your feet to your hands. You're going to have both feet at the outside edge of the mat. The toes point out a little bit. You're going to drop your tush down. Now, I know we're not super warm yet, so instead of going into the full pose, you're just going to rock from side to side like this. Okay? So your butt swings over to one heel and swings over to the other. You keep your hands on the floor and just opening up through the hips a little bit. Good. And then we're going to go into forward fold with our feet this wide apart. So lift your butt to the sky, then turn your toes in and your heels out a little bit. So you're going to feel a little pigeon-toed. You bend your knees a little, and then let your arms and head hang. Lift your tailbone to the sky. And now that same waterfall that perhaps you had running down into the center of the earth, now imagine the waterfall starts right at that tailbone and rushes down. So now that grounding cord is coming from your crown chakra, which is your connection to the divine. And the same thing, if it's not now and it's not love, let it hang, let it release down into the center of the earth. Feel your legs so strong. You probably feel your hamstrings screaming a little bit. Give love to your hamstrings. You can rock from side to side, bend one knee and then the other. You can grab opposite elbows or let your arms hang, whatever feels better to you. And then bend both knees, rock the weight into the heels, connect your chin to your throat, and roll up really slowly. Yeah, good. You see where you are. I'm going to scoot back here so you can see more of my body. We're just going to open up the shoulders a little bit. So you're going to bring the backs of your hands together. Inhale up and exhale, bring them back and down. Oh, you still can't see me very well. My little room is too small. You stay standing. I'm on my knees so you can see. Backs of your hands together. Inhale up. Exhale, swim them back and bring them down by your side. Palms face forward. One more time. Backs of your hands together. Inhale up. Exhale back. Yeah, good. And then I just do some of these. Backstroke. It's kind of fun. And you can spin your ribs a little bit. Great. All right. Tadasana at the top of your mat, which is where you already are. Shoulders down, heart up. Adjust your shirt. Let your tailbone sink down into the floor. We're going to do some gentle Sri Namaskar. Do whatever you want. Always do whatever you want with me. Or you can follow along. Not too hard today. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, fold in the way that feels good to you. Step your right foot to the back of the mat. The right knee is lifted. Exhale, left foot back, down dog. Inhale to plank. You're going to exhale, lower. You can do knees, chest, and chin, as you know is my favorite. Or you can come all the way down. Inhale, let's start with a baby cobra, which is actually really hard to do correctly. All 10 toenails are on the floor. Elbows pull back to your heels. Your neck is so long, and your heart shoots forward like a Care Bear. Remember when Care Bears stare, right? Their hearts would shoot forward, or was it their bellies? Doesn't matter. Exhale, down dog. Full breath. Big inhale. Exhale. Step the right foot to the top of the mat. It can still go outside of your foot if that's easier. That's actually easier for me because my legs are so weird and long. Feet together. Forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale. Samastitihi, which is just very good old Tadasana. Again, inhale up. Exhale, fold. Same thing, other side. Left foot back. Right foot back. Down dog. Inhale, just hinge right into that plank. Exhale, lower in whatever way you like. Inhale. You can do full cobra if you want, but you will not lock those elbows, and your neck is so long. Down dog. Full breath. Exhale. Left foot to the top of the mat, lunge. Right foot to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale. Good. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Step your right foot back. Good. So this time, we're going to play with those hamstrings a little bit. You can have blocks. Mine are over there. But you're just going to inhale, straighten the left leg, and then exhale, bend it. Don't let the knee go past the ankle. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. One more time. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. And then come up to a standing lunge. You can have arms up. I like my hands in prayer. Breathe. Lift your chest. The tailbone is long. From your hips to your crown, you want to pretend you're standing in Tadasana. So that same open chest. Good. Let's do a twist. Right hand on the floor, left arm to the sky. Wrist to wrist, a straight line like a pillar. Face is soft, heart is open. And then you can just put that left hand right inside the left foot and step it back to down dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower however you like. Inhale, cobra. If you want to do up dog, you can lift those knees. Down dog. Full breath. Big inhale. Exhale. Left foot to the top of the mat, lunge. Feet together, forward fold. This time we're going to inhale, come all the way up. And then exhale right back down. And do that a few times. You can have your knees bent or knees straight, doesn't matter. But don't lock them. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Really get into this with the breath. Inhale. Nourish yourself with the breath. Exhale, release. Fun, right? One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, really dramatic. Good. Step your left foot back. Okay. You're going to inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, bend. Again, inhale. Always exaggerate the breath. Exhale. The breath is everything. The movements are just kind of accessories. Bend the knee. Good. Standing lunge. Find your balance. The belly lifts up and in. The tailbone's nice and long. The heart's open. Maybe this time look at the ceiling. You're breathing. Feel those legs are so strong. Your connection to the earth. The legs are part of the first chakra. So strong. And then left hand to the floor. Right arm to the sky in your twist. What can you release? What can you relax in your twist? Big inhale. Exhale, bring your right hand inside the right foot. Step it back down, dog. Full breath. Take a vinyasa, so you inhale, plank. Exhale, lower, however you like. Inhale, pull your heart through. Down dog. Full breath. Exhale. Good. So we're a little warmer. Let's try our squat, our yoga squat now. So walk your feet to your hands. Step your feet outside your hands. Let's squat down and see if it feels a little different. Oh, mine feels a little different. I'm a little warmer. It's also Washington, D.C. summer, so I'm like always warm because it's disgusting here. I just really like rocking back and forth instead of just going right into it. But if you feel like you can, oh yeah, heels. Maybe you're down, maybe they're not. Palms together, elbows can press into your knees maybe. And you release. You can really feel that grounding cord releasing down, right? This is a lot of apana energy, which is energy going down into the earth. And that's what we want right now. It's hard to be grounded right now in the world. So we want to release down. Good. And then the best part is the forward fold afterwards. Oh, toes in, heels out. Knees bent a little bit. Still the apana energy. So now from the tailbone to the crown, these back channels of your body, they hold on to a lot of old stories, old karmic agreements, if you will allow me to say those things. So you want to exhale and let them all fall off of your back. Good. Plant your hands and just step it back to down dog. We're just going to play in our down dog a little bit. So you're just going to inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, go back. Left hand taps the right shin or ankle if you have longer arms than me. Inhale, plank. Exhale, right hand taps the left. Inhale, plank. Exhale. Inhale, plank. Exhale, tap. One more time, both sides. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, plank. Exhale. And then stay in your down dog. Inhale, right foot to the sky. Then bend the right knee and open up the hip. Stack the right hip on the left. Right knee points to the sky. And then step the right foot to the top of the mat. So swing it all the way up if you can. Drop the left heel down. And we're going to put the right elbow on the right knee thigh and bring the left arm up and over in our side angle pose. So belly button draws in, the back is flat, and that same thing we were doing in the twist, see if you can breathe into your lower back. So imagine your lungs are in your lower back. Feel the nice long side body. Good. And then we're going to go into a twist. So if you want to, you can try to keep your back heel down, but that's really hard. You're going to bring your hands to prayer, and then, oh God, left elbow outside of the right knee. Now, if that's too much, just pick that left heel up, okay? But you can try. Sometimes I can do this, sometimes I can't. Oh God. So elbow to elbow, straight line. Whew. Like wringing out a dirty dish towel. Hold 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands down. Drop the left knee all the way to the floor. Good. Bring your right knee back with it. We're going to come into camel pose. So we're going to do a warm-up, and then we'll do full, okay? So take your tailbone down, that Apana energy down into the floor, down into the earth. You can put your hands on your lower back for the first one, please. So you push your belly forward, but your belly's not pooching out, although I like that. You're going to keep your belly drawn in a little bit. Elbows together, heart up. Just look at the ceiling, please. Don't let your head flop all the way back. Breathe. Care Bear stare. Good. Hands to the mat, down dog. Full breaths. Always take a child's pose if you need it, right? Take care of yourself, please. Let's do the other side, okay? Left leg up. And then bend your left knee, please. And let the left heel drop towards your butt. And open up that hip. Both hands pressing into the floor. Good. And then you're going to step the left foot all the way to the top of the mat and side angle pose. So my left elbow comes to my left thigh, that's what it's called, right above the knee. My right heel drops down. This is a right angle, right? Shin straight up and down, thigh parallel to the floor. And then I like to do this, as you know, in a nice dramatic way. Bring your right arm up and over. And you're breathing through the right side of your body. And you're puffing up your back and your belly's in. Feel all that length through the right side. Ooh, that feels so nice. And then you're gonna lift. Keep your knee bent. Press your palms together. You can pick up the back heel or keep it down. Here we go, that deep twist. Right elbow outside of the left knee. Holy Jesus. Maybe looking up at the ceiling. Elbow to elbow, straight line. If you can't breathe, you've gone too far. So I can breathe. I'm doing all right. Good. Hold 3, 2, and 1. Hands to the mat. Right knee to the mat. Oh, that feels nice. Both knees back, so left knee next to the right. And now we're going to try that full camel pose. So we just really wrung everything out, right? We're all nice and warm in our middle, which is great. So if you want to, I start with my toes curled under, okay? I manually tuck my tail down, right? So my belly lifts up and in, my tailbone points straight down between my knees. I start with one hand, so my left hand on my left heel, right arm up. And then maybe I can take it back into a little back bend. And then I do the other side. Right hand to my right heel, left arm up, and then back. Yeah. And then you can go back and forth just a few times. Get used to the idea, right? Don't shock the body. The body doesn't like to be shocked. The body's on your side. Your body is always on your side. Both hands to both heels, maybe. Whew. Try to keep the weight forward on the knees, and then pull the heart open. Come out whenever you need to. 3, 2, and 1. Ooh! Nice. Down dog. Palms flat. Lift. Yeah, stretch that out. Tailbone is reaching for where the wall meets the ceiling behind you, at the same time that the crown of your head is reaching for the spot between the thumbs. All right, one more time. We're nice and warm. Let's try that yoga squat one more time. Walk your hands forward. Your feet forward, excuse me. Come on down. Still rock from side to side a few times if you like. And then maybe, oh yeah, nice and warm now. Elbows into the knees. Isn't it nice to just see that you can make progress in just 20 minutes and 30 minutes? Your body's on your side. Your body wants what you want, always. What you truly want, not what society tells you that you should want. Great. Favorite part of this pose is when your butt hits the floor. Stretch your legs out, flop the legs around. Nice. Let's get into those hips a little more. So you're gonna grab your right foot with your left hand, and then the knee with your right hand, and then just move this guy around a little bit. Good. Cross the right leg over. Do just a gentle twist. So left hand to the outside of the knee and spin a little bit. Ribs up, heart up, spin, look behind you. Good. And then we'll do a forward fold. So now take this right foot into the inside of the left thigh. You can also bring it closer to your perineum, which is space between your genitals, if you want. You can pull the flesh, all your beautiful flesh out from underneath your sit bone. So I feel my bone into the floor, into the earth. And then what happens when we fold forward with our legs like this is we sort of fold forward like wonky. And so what we're trying to do is turn so that your rib cage is looking at your left foot as if both feet are out. I know that's weird, but that's what we're going for, okay? So reach up. I like to reach up and then fold over the left leg. And then when you do, you'll feel that the left side of the ribs are dropping down so much easier than the right side, of course. And so all we're doing on the exhales is you're doing this gentle, nuanced, subtle twist as you fold. So the right side of your ribs are dropping towards the floor as you fold further into the fold. So I'm reaching my heart to my toenails, and I'm reaching the right side of my rib cage towards the mat. Does that make sense? So inhale, and then exhale. Do all those things at once. As best you can. Inhale, exhale, fold, reach your heart, drop your right side of your ribs. Ooh! One more time. Inhale, exhale, do all those things. Good. And then come on up. Good. And let's just open up the body. with the upside down table, so fingernails point to your tush, and let's just lift up. And this is sort of wiping the slate clean, undoing all of that just happened, and then we'll do all of that on the other side. So stretch your right leg out. I'm going to grab the outside of my left foot with my right hand, left hand on my left knee, and I'm just going to rock it a little bit. And then we're just going to take that gentle twist. So the left foot goes to the outside of the right thigh. Just real gentle. Don't get too deep into it. Lift your spine up, left hand behind you. And just look over your left shoulder. Good. And then unwind. Put that left foot inside of your right thigh, or you can even pull it in closer towards your body, your groin area, okay? And so I even do a little twist to start, just a little one, try to get the center of my chest to point straight down to my right big toe, okay? Inhale up, exhale, fold. So inhale, this side's a little tighter. Exhale, I pull my heart towards my toenails and the left side of my ribs down towards the mat, all at the same time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold, reach, and twist. Inhale. Exhale, fold, reach, twist. One more of those. Inhale. Exhale, fold, reach, twist. Good. Back to Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet together. Just see if it feels a little different. Mine certainly does. Heart is open. Shoulders are down the back. I'm going to fold forward in my Baddha Konasana. I'm going to keep my heart open. So we're not doing Hanchasana just yet. If you can try to put your elbows on the floor in front of your ankles. That may or may not occur, and that's fine. It is totally meaningless. Just kind of fun if you want to try. Spine is long. Keep that neck long. So much space between your earlobes and the top tips of your shoulders, like you're wearing huge hoop earrings. Good. Good. We're going to do a bridge pose. The world needs a lot more heart right now, so we're going to end with 2 different heart openers, okay? So bridge pose, we've done it before. You can also do a wheel if that's what you're into, if that works for your body. So I'm going to instruct bridge pose first, and then those of you who've done wheel, you know how to do wheel because you don't just get there accidentally, right? So bring your feet in real close to your butt. Make sure your shins feel like they're straight up and down. And I like to bring my heels in so that I can tickle them with my fingernails, okay? I'm going to push down with my heels, not the balls of my feet, with my heels, and lift the hips up. When you lift the hips up, you're going to point your tailbone between your knees. So there's a laser shooting out of your tailbone. It should shoot to where the wall meets the ceiling. And then you're going to tuck your shoulders under you like you're tucking your sheets under your mattress, okay? And so I can always feel this in the back of my neck. I want to make sure not to flatten the back of my neck too much. Even though it feels kind of good to get that stretch, you don't want to hold it there. So you can sort of look behind you a little bit, lift your chin away from your chest a little bit so you're not flattening the neck. The back of your neck doesn't want to be flat. You need to have that curvature there. And so the heart's big and open. You want to squeeze a pretend or a real block between your knees. And stay there. Keep opening the heart. We're focusing on the heart opening aspect of this pose today. So push your heels into the mat. So you push your heart towards your face. Okay? Stay there. Or if you like wheel, you're going to put your hands next to your ears with your fingernails pointing to your shoulders. Okay? And same thing, you push down with your heels and come all the way up. And again, we're focusing on the heart opening. So push your heels into the mat and push your heart towards the wall behind you. Totally optional. If you're ready to come out of bridge, you can. And then everybody coming on down. Yummy. Yummy. Put the soles of your feet together here. And we're going to do one more heart opener. We're going to do fish pose, which I know is kind of weird and sometimes makes people uncomfortable. So we're going to do it in a way that hopefully makes you feel comfortable because it's so good for your throat and for your heart, your throat chakra. It's a beautiful heart opener. So sometimes I like to do it in Baddha Konasana with the soles of my feet together, or you can do straight legs if you want. If you're going to be on the crown of your head, so if you want a little cushion, I'm going to steal Jesus' blanket because I don't know where he went. Okay? So the thing that's great about this is you're pushing your elbows and your butt into the floor, and you're lifting your shoulder blades off the floor. And for some reason, what happens in our brains when I say that is that we lift our butt up. I did it for years too. But you want to push your butt and your elbows down, lift your heart up, look at the wall behind you, and then put the crown of your head on the mat, on the blanket. And then feel your throat open and your heart open. If your legs are straight, push your heels away. If your legs are in Baddha Konasana, make sure you're not crunching the lower back. So you may need to take your tailbone and point it down towards your feet. Let your heart open up. Breathe right into your heart. Feel the throat opening up so beautifully. And then when you're ready, push your elbows into the mat. Look at your feet and roll down. Stretch your arms out to the sides like a T. And just breathe into the effects of fish pose. It's pretty great. All right, friends. Winding down now. Take your head from side to side. You're going to take your head from side to side so passionately that one ear touches the mat and then the other ear touches the mat. And then you're going to draw your knees into your chest. You're going to do this fun thing where you hold onto your knees and you move them around in circles. And what's fun about this is you can see if you can only control your knees with your hands. See if you can pretend like your hips are not talking to you, like you can't even communicate with them. Release in your hips completely and only move your knees with your hands. It's weird. Good. Let's hug that right knee in really tight while you stretch the left leg out. Squeeze your forehead up to your right knee. Take a breath. Stay there. Exhale. Take another breath. And then squeeze that knee in so tight as you exhale, lower your head back down. And then just keep that knee in tight for a few breaths. Ooh. This is Apanasana. This is release of downward energy. Good. Other side. Right leg out, left knee in. Lift your forehead up. Inhale. Stay there in your exhale. Inhale again. And then squeeze it so tightly with the arms. And exhale, lower your head down, squeezing it so tightly. And then keep squeezing it, keep squeezing it. And then stretch the left leg out. Ask your body, is there anything else that it needs? What else do you need, sweetheart? Anything else you need before I relax? Maybe wiggle the toes. Maybe hug your knees in, rock from side to side. I don't know. Ask her or him, however your body identifies. Maybe they. Give you a few minutes to just see what it needs. And then we'll meet in Shavasana when you feel like it's as complete as it can be on this day. So again, I'm going to steal Jesus' blanket. Remember, we did this before. It's so nice just to put a little bit of cushion underneath the backs of your knees. It's good for your lower back. It feels so nice. Oh my God, there's so much dog hair on that blanket. Flop your toes open so the pinky toes are hanging right above the floor. I'm going to put my hands on my belly. I'm going to put one hand on my belly and one hand on my third chakra, which is right below the heart, between the heart and the belly button. And I'm going to do a 4-count breath. So you do not have to do this, but it's really, really relaxing. It's really, really calming for your brain and for your energy. So you're going to inhale to a count of 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold again, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. On your next inhale, let your hands fall away from your belly if you had your hands there, and just let your breath find whatever rhythm it naturally wants to take. Eventually in Shavasana, we become so deeply relaxed. Our nervous system calms down so much. The first 3 chakras, chakras 1, 2, and 3, calm down. And we get to the point where it's difficult to distinguish the inhale from the exhale. So on your next inhale, you're going to deliberately take a really deep, big breath. Let your belly fill with air. And then on the exhale, make it a big, dramatic exhale. You can even go, ah, if you're alone. Or if you're not, who the hell cares? Wiggle fingers and toes. Roll over onto the side that feels like you are called to roll over to that side. And then when you're ready, just push yourself up to a seated position with your eyes closed. I wanted to read something for you. This is from my Emmanuel book. So remember, Emmanuel is a being that no longer has to come in human form anymore because he, she, they have learned all of their lessons. And so she's just here, he's just here to help us silly humans, because it's so hard to be a human on this plane of existence. And so they ask him, is civil disobedience a positive tool for bringing about change in our world? And he says, when love stirs your conscience to say no, how can you possibly say yes when you see injustice around you? So have at it, my friends, wherever your heart leads to. Wherever your truth must be spoken, please speak it in love, in compassion for those who yet cannot hear, for that is what you have come to do. Speak it with joy for those who are ready to listen. Speak from the fullness of your own knowing. Civil disobedience, oh my, yes. I love that. I want to honor all of you who are doing work right now, in whatever way you're doing work. I so appreciate you joining me and playing with me on the mat. It makes me very, very happy to know you're out there in the world doing that. Namaste. Please walk your path in joy, and I will see you next time. Be well. Take good care.